This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Every hour that went by led us to believe whatever happened to him is not good.
The parents of a murdered college student speak out about the year since losing their only son. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Stephanie has the evening off. Tom Bearson was a freshman at North Dakota State University. On September 20th of last year, he went missing from an off-campus home near the college. He was found dead 3 days later near Moorhead under an RV. Tom's parents, Greg and Debbie Bearson, sat down with Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop to talk about the healing process despite no arrests surrounding their son's murder.
Oh, we've had our ups and downs.
Greg and Debbie Bearson say the past year has been challenging. They say Tom was a good kid growing up and loved the sport of basketball.
Oh, sweet. It's just a love bug.
Greg admits Tom, like other freshman students, was learning to juggle college life. The couple recall the devastating days that led to finding Tom. Debbie says Tom was supposed to meet up with her in Alexandria the Saturday he went missing, and they did not hear from him.
It didn't feel right. I knew that it's maybe an instinct that as a parent you have, but it didn't feel right at all.
The mind just goes to dark places, and that's what's awful.
Yeah, that was the start of just an incredibly difficult and horrendous few days.
Days, the Bearsons say, that included no sleep, no food, and unanswered questions.
We weren't really looking per se, we were waiting because law enforcement didn't know where to look.
My phone never left my hand. Never, except for to shower. Honest, that never left my hand. Just hoping there would be a text. And it never came.
The Bearsons were notified by officers 3 days later that their son, only 18 years old, was found dead in Moorhead.
You're not prepared to know what you're going to do, how you're going to handle that, and let alone everything that follows that. It's a blur.
The Bearsons say the communities of Sartell and Fargo-Moorhead have been supportive. In the past year, they have grieved and began to heal.
We're really working hard at not letting this great sadness that we feel overcome us and guide us. We're trying to be able to find a more positive outlook in our life.
Greg and Debbie Bearson decided to honor their son and focus on his passion by starting a foundation.
We want to give back and be a light for all of those people that have helped us through such a horrible situation.
The Tom Bearson Foundation supports Sartell High School with scholarships and youth basketball interest in the community. Greg says the foundation will also focus on campus security.
We've just touched upon it at this point, but somewhere down the road that's going to be more of a focal point of our foundation.
They are still in the planning stages, but say they have talked with NDSU and may collaborate with them down the road. The Bearsons say the foundation has helped them heal.
The foundation is helping our minds, well, it helps our minds focus on something that it's not only beneficial to the community, but it's beneficial to us. We're thinking about Tom, but in a positive way.
In Sartell, Minnesota, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
The Tom Bearson Foundation held a golf event in August. Nearly 300 people participated, and prior to the tee-off, a balloon release was held in memory of Tom. Now, tomorrow night on Valley News Live 10 at 10, the Bearsons talk about their son's murder investigation and if police are any closer to breaking the case.